Hi, welcome to Discovery Quests. I hope you all are doing great today. Why did Genghis Khan's empire decline? In the early 13th century, a nomadic people from the Mongolian steppes burst onto the world stage, leaving an indelible mark on history. The Mongols, under the leadership of Genghis Khan and his successors, created the largest contiguous empire the world had ever seen, stretching from the Pacific Ocean to the Caspian Sea, and from Siberia to present-day Afghanistan. Their lightning-fast horseback warriors, expert archers, and clever tacticians conquered vast territories, toppling empires and dynasties with ease. At its peak, the Mongol Empire was a marvel of organization, governance, and cultural exchange. The Silk Road, a network of trade routes that connected Europe and Asia, flourished under Mongol rule, facilitating the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures between East and West. The Mongols also established a sophisticated administrative system with a uniform currency, a postal system, and public works such as aqueducts and canals. However, the Mongol Empire's success was short-lived. Internal power struggles, corruption, and external pressures eventually led to its decline. The empire's vast territories became increasingly difficult to manage, and local nobles and warlords began to assert their independence. The Mongols' traditional tribute-based system, which relied on conquest and plunder, began to falter as the pace of expansion slowed. Despite their eventual decline, the Mongols left a lasting legacy that continues to shape the modern world. Their military campaigns and conquests facilitated the exchange of cultures, technologies, and ideas between East and West, laying the foundations for the globalized world we know today. Who were the Mongols' opponents? Without a doubt, they were preeminent horseback fighters, but the Mongols suffered several significant defeats. Their territorial expansion led to conflicts with equally formidable warriors, such as the Mamluk and Japanese samurai. The first big check came with the 1260 Battle of Ain Jalut. In this clash, the Mamluks halted the Mongols' western advances. Fierce Japanese resistance thwarted Mongol invasion attempts in 1274 and 1281. Demands for tribute plus rumors of wealth caught Kublai Khan's attention. Timely typhoons wrecked the Mongol fleet both times, ending their invasion attempts. As warriors, only a few cultures could match the Mongols. Utilizing feints, superior mobility, and psychological impact, the Mongols won for years. But their opponents adapted. They fought the Mongols in the mountains, forced the horse lords to besiege cities, or allied together using their combined numbers to win, albeit at great cost. Also, the Mongols' innate toughness faded as they assimilated. What economic problems did the Mongols face? The Mongols founded an empire that stabilized trade, especially along the Silk Road. Under the Khans, items such as public works were improved, a postal system was established, and even a uniform currency was introduced. Still, it remained an empire with shaky economic legs. The Mongols obtained their wealth through conquest. As that pace slowed, this income source dried up. The Mongol Empire established Pax Mongolica, which expanded a peaceful east-west trade and exchange for decades. To fund their empire, the Mongols employed their traditional tribute-based system in conquered areas. These territories were expected to provide wealth and supplies. Corrupt officials, though exploiting them, used heavy taxes to extract maximum wealth from these reluctant subjects. Resentment festered slowly until it erupted in rebellion. The Mongols ruthlessly quashed any revolts, causing widespread bloodshed. The greatest economic challenge the Mongols faced was the Black Death. The plague struck around 1331, spreading from Central Asia. Trade networks helped the spread, killing millions. The Silk Road, in particular, became the highway for the plague. The Black Death seriously emptied whole parts of countries, permanently altering the population and fracturing social norms. How did the empire's diverse cultures hasten its downfall? Despite the Mongols' public works, such as aqueducts, canals, and improvements to trade, the nomads still came as conquerors. The Mongols launched violent, brutal, and bloody forays into foreign lands and didn't hesitate to put entire cities to the sword. In 1240, the Mongols besieged Kiev for a year. They captured the city of 50,000 and massacred all but 2,000. This fear worked for the Mongols, causing cities to surrender to avoid slaughter. Ruling so many diverse places led to friction between the cultures. Due to the huge distances, the Mongols relied on local nobles to rule in their stead. The Mongols experienced frequent rebellions, especially in China and Persia. In Persia, the destruction caused by the Mongol invasions led to a significant decline in population and agricultural production. When did the fall happen? Genghis Khan's empire didn't collapse at once. Unlike Rome in 476, his empire's decline occurred gradually, especially upon splitting into 4 khanates. Later, Mongol armies became shadows of the Mongols' iron-tough armies, stagnating or failing to improve their military tactics. The Ilkhanate fell first in 1335, succumbing to natural disasters, internal clashes, and Persian attacks. Only remnant states remained. The future Ming dynasty overthrew the Yuan dynasty in 1368, retaking the country as the Mongols fled into the steppes. In the next century, Russia's Golden Horde lost control, but still existed in 1480, defeated by the Rus Russians. The Chagatai Khanate fragmented in the 17th century due to local rivalries. The Mongols accomplished what no previous civilization did, spanning the known world. Unfortunately, they were unable to keep it for more than a few generations. That's it for today. We will meet with another interesting topic very soon.